What's shaking, Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with a Madden 17 Ultimate Ticket reveal. So I'm going to show you that, the live reaction. You'll see as I did it in live. I've already opened it, but I did record myself opening it because I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll throw it in a video sometime. I wasn't making a video at the time, but I needed the card as I was building a team. And I'll show you my team as well, show you some gameplay footage as we talk about Madden 18 in this video. I hardly ever do post-commentating or ever. We're going to do that in this video. Also, I recorded on a different laptop, so therefore, well, a different computer, not my desktop. So I'm not sure about the quality, not the quality's the same, but the settings on the gameplay. So hopefully it's good. I'm not sure. It was a little bit different. I'm like, I think it's good. But let me know what you guys think. Also, if you do enjoy this video, I don't usually ask for this, but we're closing in on Madden 18. It would mean a lot if you do hit the like button, or if you don't enjoy it, hit the dislike button, whatever you're feeling. Also, leave a comment down below with your thoughts on Madden 18. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Ultimate Ticket reveal and then into the gameplay. All right, here we go. We're going to open up a non-auctionable or tradable Ultimate Ticket player. We do not want Night Train Lane. Honestly, we don't want a running back. Probably not a wide receiver unless it's Moss. But anybody else I think is okay. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and open it up. Come on, please. I'm looking for Dion or Anthony Barr. Yes, I want this card so bad. I know it's not the best Ultimate Ticket out there, but I wanted this card so bad. And field general and cover linebacker. Unfortunately, I have Eric Berry right now, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but I'm going to figure it out. I'll figure out how to put him in. Oh my goodness. If you Kim him out, he gets to 99 speed, as well as Eric Berry. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, this is so tough, but oh man, that's not bad. Let me know what you guys hit on your Ultimate Tickets. All right, you see the team there. Deshaun Watson. We got the free pro size. We got Sammy Watkins. That card is a beast. We got Tyreek Hill as well. John Ross, Gold John Ross. You know, we're frugal. We're frugal with our coins. And then on the defensive side, we got Luke in the middle. That card at 98 speed. We got the Clinton Dix. Of course, we have to put him in the lineup. Helping out Telvin there. We got Night Train Lane. He's actually our #1, or you could say #2 corner. He's just there for chemistry purposes, Mr. Jalen Ramsey. Same with Lane and Collins. You know, I said I was frugal, but you also want to have, you know, a really good team. And those chemistries, I have so many chemistries going on. And we got a good team. Del Rio at coach with the +2 speed, getting a lot of people to 99 speed, which is pretty cool. That free Bradbury gets to 99 speed. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this game, but you will see in the background how we play. Not necessarily the best Madden player, but what I want to talk about in this video is Madden 18 and sets. So I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about sets and probably just interject a few things about the game, like Tyreek Hill is a beast, and make sure to check out the next play because Tyreek Hill, oh man, he is one beautiful human being. Actually, okay, he's just really good in this game. The 99 is very good. But what I want to talk about is sets. Now, my father was a huge card collector. And I say was, unfortunately, tragically, he passed away back in 2003. But he was a huge card collector. And I was the only one of the kids of my 2 brothers and sister that was really into sports and loved opening up packs of cards and that kind of stuff. So I actually inherited all, I don't know why I struggle with that word, all of his cards, and I got boxes and boxes and boxes of cards, like old ones, like Willie Mays, Mickey Mantles, like some really cool stuff, baseball cards being the most expensive. But when I got into MUT years ago, what I really enjoyed was that whole sets. Being able to put cards in, complete a set, it really was cool. And I know card collecting isn't really like what it used to be, and I'm probably in the minority. As a young person even enjoying opening up packs of cards, but I just enjoy it, and I even enjoyed opening up packs. I don't really do it anymore because the pack odds are so bad. Just ignore that. Browns uniforms, that wasn't my fault. That was the Browns. They took control of my controller and, you know, rip. But I used to love opening up packs, so when they had this whole pack opening, I thought that was so cool. I loved opening them up, being able to invest, just not really invest, but it did seem kind of like an investment. You open up packs, you hopefully hit something really good. You see Sammy Watkins, he had a heck of a game as well as Tyreek Hill. But yeah, so opening up these packs of cards, making sets, I always loved doing that, and then being able to do it on a game, that was pretty cool. That was very cool. So I opened up packs, put them in sets back in a few years ago in Mud. Got these cool rewards. Remember getting like an Michael Vick, got a Chad Johnson, got all these cards, be able to eventually just gave them away. But it was just cool to get into these, rewards and have like these unique sets. We had to put in these 63 overalls, these 75 overalls, all these random cards, maybe Ohio State grads or USC grads or whatever. And you get, so say you had an OSU grad set, the reward would say be Ezekiel Elliott, and maybe a little bit later in the year. I personally love that. Now some people may not have loved that, but I loved it. What was so great about sets is right now we have a top heavy system. So cards are worth millions and millions, and then you have cards worth absolutely nothing. So the problem is there's no in between really. I mean, the blockbuster cards kind of helped out with that, but those are like the best cards in the game right now. Those aren't worth that much, but the bronze, the silvers, the golds, they're worth nothing. And the way that we could fix that, and by we I mean EA, not EA, but the way they could fix that is simply just giving us sets with good rewards. And I know that it's a business, and I'm sure they've done, they have a business model, and it's hard for me to argue with what they have in place. They're making millions and millions, but my personal belief is that that was not cool. But I have to take my field goal. My personal belief is it would help people want to open up packs. If you open up a pack and you don't necessarily lose, all 7,500 coins early on in a pro pack, like be able to hit a card that might be worth, a few thousand coins, and maybe you'll lose only a few thousand, and maybe you have the chance to make decent coins. But right now it's just all or nothing. You have these really great hits, and then you have nothing. And if you have sets, you'll have cards. I remember back, years ago, you had this Jimmy Clausen, silver Jimmy Clausen. He was a card that nobody could hit. If you got it, it was worth a lot. Well, you could only sell it for 30,000 coins back then, but back when the market was a little bit more stable. But you were able to, basically, you'd have to do all kinds of stuff because there was no trade block. But I just thought it was way better game, a way better, just made, maybe not the game itself, not the gameplay, but the sets was just made just more enjoyable for me. And maybe I'm in the minority, but I would love to see them bring back sets the way they used to be. Unique sets that make it interesting. Look at that play by Norman and then Krause. That was beautiful. But it would, to me, make the game more enjoyable, make packs more enjoyable, and actually make me want to open up packs when I realize that there's actually cards that you can hit. You don't necessarily have to hit, a 99 a limited time to get your coins back, or, to make a lot of coins. You could actually just, hit this, what is that? But that just, the one guy comes through, everybody else is pancaked, and he comes through. But Sammy Watkins goes ahead and takes over with his one-handed catch. But let me know what you guys think. I personally am very curious, because this isn't really talked about too much. Now, in Madden 18, the one thing that we have heard with sets is that with the Legends, and this is courtesy of Gut Fox and his leaks, so go ahead and check him out. This is the only thing I'm going to mention on that leak video, probably. So this is the one thing that got my eye. But look at that beautiful user, is that you are able to pick the chemistry of your Legends if you do the Legend sets, which does make it seem a little interesting. It does add a little bit extra to it. DB Fire 2 giving me some problems. You see the wider open receiver deep, cover 2 beater, but didn't have the time. So I don't know. I hope they do more with sets. Being able to pick a chemistry is kind of unique, kind of cool. But I really want to see just more effort into putting into these sets, and it doesn't seem like it would be that hard. Just give us, give us a few sets. I mean, how hard is it even to make a set? It seems like it would be easy. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it would be pretty easy. And being able to just I feel like it would be good for the market to have less like cards out there. I don't know why Krause did not decide just to bat that down, but why he decided to bat it down. But I think it would be good for the market. I think it would be good for the players. It would be see, I can't even concentrate what I'm saying when that kind of stuff is happening. That's a little unlucky there when Marcus Peters draped over him. But I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think that they need to do something with the sets, or should they just leave them alone and just let them die and say it's not part of MUT anymore? People don't care, and it's something that we just as a community just don't really care about anymore. I'm curious what you guys say. It's the reason I got into MUT, so that's why very, very intriguing to me, and why I'd like to see more effort to resurrecting it back from the dead. But maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe it's something that you guys don't want to see. But let me know what you guys think on that. I'm definitely interested in that. If you like this video, then let me know. I've never really done one like that, like this, where I talk about news and that kind of stuff. Wow, I got some gameplay in the back, but I tried it out. Not really sure. Post commentating, haven't really tried that before, so probably not the best. But thank you guys so much for the support, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. That game was ugly. But you know what? We got the win. We had a couple users. I think there was like 8 turnovers combined. But you know what? We're good. He had some lucky plays. I had some lucky plays. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let me know anything else you want to hear me talk about, or any videos that you want to see before Madden 18. Because once Madden 18 comes out, we're going to be bringing out so many videos. Thank you guys so much. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.